Thanks, Lisa, for setting up this time for your performance discussion.
Oh, that's fine. It was good to lock the time in so I could prepare, as I usually get quite anxious at these reviews.
That's understandable. Discussing your performance can be a bit daunting. Just to assure you, as we've regularly talked about your progress in our one-to-one conversations, there should be no surprises. I want this to be an open, honest, two-way discussion.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Well, as we discussed last week, what I'd like to do is to talk about your performance both in terms of KPIs and behaviours. I want to hear your thoughts on what you've contributed and how. I'd particularly like to know what you think you've done well and how you're going to build on this. Finally, I'd like us to discuss any development support you may need to assist with your progress.
Okay, sounds fine. I actually found it really helpful to think about these points when preparing for my review.
Okay. Well, perhaps we can start off by you telling me what you think your successes have been against your performance plan. What are you particularly proud of having achieved?
Well, I'm really proud of the positive feedback I've had from customers in recent months. And I found the training I did this year really helpful in dealing with difficult customer situations more confidently.
I agree with you. Can you share any specific examples on how you did this?
Yes, one example of this was John Peterson's issues, which I think I resolved effectively. It was great to receive this email from him acknowledging the way that I'd kept him up to date and followed up. I'd also like to use this example to demonstrate the customer focus component of the behaviour framework.
Yes, we have spoken about this in our one-on-ones, about the excellent feedback you receive from our customers. And I think this highlights your contribution to our team's improved customer satisfaction scores.
Thank you.
Well done. That's great, Lisa. How about I ask you what you see as your biggest learnings? For example, the areas where you think you could have added more value.
Well, one of my KPIs is related to my effectiveness in working with internal stakeholders. I've noticed when I'm in group situations, I find it difficult to confidently articulate my views. For example, I recently went to that cross-business unit meeting about process improvement, and I thought the quality of the solution wasn't the best because I didn't speak up.
Okay. Have you thought of any specific actions on how to improve this skill?
Yes. I think I need to be exposed to larger group situations more often to gain that confidence.
Good. How about you lead our team meetings for the next month?
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We should do that? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. Well, thanks for your input so far, Lisa. Do you mind if I make an observation about something we haven't mentioned as yet?
No, not at all.
One area in which you need to build on is your time management. I think you need to better plan and prioritise your time. And I'd like to help you with that.
Okay.
As we discussed last week, one of your key projects is behind schedule.
Yes, but actually I've been helping out other members of the team.
When you agreed to help your team members, did you think through the impact on this project?
I assumed that you knew. I probably should have discussed my work plan and the additional requests with you as they happened. Perhaps we could have found other resources and met the deadline.
All right. Can you think of any steps to take to bring this project back on track?
Well, I could make up some time if I could get another team member involved to help test and review what we've come up with so far. Is someone available?
I think that's a good solution, and we could certainly find someone to do that. Anything else?
Not that I can think of now.
Okay, well, it's a key project, so let's meet weekly to review a project milestone. How would that work for you?
It sounds good. And I know I need to take accountability for this, so I'll use the meetings to raise any project issues and discuss timeframes.
That's great.
Okay.
Great. Okay, Lisa, why don't we summarise the development areas we've identified today? We've talked about building influencing skills and time management, and we've come up with a few ideas on how to improve these skills.
Yeah, we have. I'll update my development plan.
Is there any other support I can provide to help you achieve your performance and development goals?
No, look, I think I've got enough to focus on building some new habits.
That's a good note to finish on. I'd like to thank you for your openness in your review. Can you arrange a time and a place for a catch-up in 2 weeks' time to follow up on what we've discussed today?
Yeah, no problem. And thank you. Well, I was pleased that there were no real surprises, and it certainly felt open and honest, which was such a relief. I can see that my regular discussions with Tim about my performance and development made it much easier for both of us.
You know, I felt that this went really well. Having regular conversations with Lisa about her performance and asking Lisa questions on her ideas on solutions made the process a lot easier. And to think, I used to be such a teller, always giving all the answers.